Hello, choose to really live. You might say, well, I would never choose not to live, but often we don't realize we're making a choice just to get by, to survive, to change outer circumstances to feel good, and we don't realize that those choices to live and behave that way are really a choice not to live. Because in any moment that we're wanting someone else to change so we feel better, we're saying we're not fulfilled in ourselves. We don't want to live from our true essence, which is a self-fulfilled, loving, complete person or being or spiritual being. And we don't want to recognize that. We don't want to live and relate to other people from that inner awareness. We don't realize that when we're needing something from someone else, we're saying we're empty and lacking inside. And in that moment, we're not really living either. So we often settle for many situations in our lives where we're not really living. We've chosen that and we don't even realize that's a choice. So we're in this situation where we think that's all there is, that's all there can be from life. A Course in Miracles has a beautiful line that says, we don't ask too much of life, but we ask too little. And this is what the Miracle Choice games are going to remind you about. We're talking really about the pocket version of the Miracle Choice game. And it allows you to see that really you want to live from a perspective that resonates with who you truly are. And first of all, to do that, you have to realize all those situations where you've chosen to disconnect to who you truly are and live from a different place. There's so many cards in the game that'll let you know when you're disconnected from love, disconnected from who you truly are. And of course, if who we truly are is a loving being, if who we truly are is peaceful, kind, considerate and gentle, when we're behaving in any other way than that, then we're not going to be happy. For example, one of the cards in the game is a miracle card. I'll just read that because whenever you're playing the game and you come across a miracle card in the game, it reminds you of a way of seeing the situation in a totally different way. It reminds you that this is exactly what is missing in the situation you're playing with. You might be playing with a relationship issue, a financial issue, a health issue. You might be looking at your next steps. And when you get to the point of getting a miracle card in the game, this is what's missing. This is the miracle choice that you've made in the past in another situation, but it's exactly what's missing for you right now. And I'm going to read miracle card number 8 from the Miracle Card Pack 3. I release my irritation, upset, quickly nowadays because I know blaming others does not bring me the relief I truly desire. My desire for love is so strong that I cannot stay upset for long. So the first sentence in this miracle card is saying that really blaming others doesn't work anymore. It sometimes gives me relief in the past. It sometimes felt good whenever I clearly established that other people were wrong and I was right. Somehow that gave me a sense of satisfaction. Sometimes I felt better about myself, but it really hurt inside. In that moment, I saw someone else as different from me. In that moment, I disconnected to my true self, and how, no matter if I ended up being right, I ended up being wrong, because I was wrong about who I thought I was. I wasn't this person who needed other people to be wrong for me to be right. I wasn't vulnerable to other people's opinions of me. I wasn't a weak little person. And when I saw myself that way, even though I won the argument, I'm seeing myself that way, then I've disconnected to my true identity. And we don't want to do that. And the second part of this miracle card says, my desire for love is so strong, I cannot stay upset for long. And that's what we realize when we're playing this game. We realize our true desire is for love. That even though it seemed that my desire really was to be right, maybe I realized my desire was to try and please people so I could get something from them. Maybe my desire was trying to change my external life so it was perfect, that I had the perfect car and the clothes and the partner that I wanted. And I forgive myself in some ways of making my happiness depend on that, because in that moment I'm making my happiness depend on circumstances. I'm disconnected to my true self. And I forgive myself for living that way. My desire for love is so strong that really I'm not going to allow myself to live any other way than a way that resonates, that aligns with who I truly am. And by playing the pocket edition of the Miracle Choice game, you'll get this for yourself. You really will. You'll have an experience that is what you really want in life. And when you have that experience, you might be stimulated to play the board game version of Miracle Choice with other people. This game is designed as a game that is played with a facilitator, and you can train to become that facilitator for other people once you have an experience for yourself of choosing to really live and not take anything else but that as your goal in life. To really know that in every moment you're choosing to connect with yourself, and that's what you want. Then you could train, guide, assist other people through the Miracle Choice board game to do that for themselves. Because once you experience for yourself, you'll naturally want to teach other people. And you can do that in different ways. Of course, you don't need a board game, you don't need any cards to teach and demonstrate in your everyday life who you truly are. People will see that with your smile, with your presence. You don't even have to open your mouth to remind other people that they are love, and so are you. And so any moment you realize that whenever you're able to align with love, you remind other people to do the same for themselves. And what a beautiful way to live. And so if you want to learn more about the Miracle Choice games, please go to the miraclechoicegame.com website, www.miraclechoicegame.com, and you can see how you can purchase the pocket edition of the game, and you'll get information there about how to go further once you've really integrated the message of the Miracle Choice game, which is really choose to really live your life. Thank you.